Hey y'all, Rick Sky here, back again with another DJI Mini 4 Pro video. And if you've been a subscriber, then you've probably seen my videos all the way back to DJI Phantom 1. That's when I first started flying drones. So I've been flying drones for many years. It's been an exciting experience. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do so now and ring that bell to be notified whenever I post another video. Within this video, I want to talk about the DJI Mini 4 Pro and should one buy the DJI Mini 4 Pro controller that does not have the screen like I have here, or is it better to buy the DJI Mini 4 Pro controller that has the integrated screen? So these are my opinions, and I'm going to be as transparent as possible here, because my channel, I keep everything honest. I'm not here to, to sugarcoat anything. If I like it, I'm going to tell you. I may even get very excited. If I don't like it, I may get very excited and say I don't like it because of A, B, C, and D. I went with this DJI Mini 4 Pro controller without the screen. Well, the main thing is I was going to use my iPhone with it. So I got iPhone 15 Pro. But in the past, with the earlier DJI drones, when they started introducing this controller style, and actually the style before this, they had a piece that would drop down to the bottom. It was very inconvenient to connect your smartphone to. It was often hard on the smartphone, and it just wasn't a premium feeling experience. But what DJI has done with this controller, look, that pops out, so that's where your smartphone goes. And even with the case, I've got my iPhone in this like silicone third-party El Cheapo case, but it fits in this in its case. So all I do, it's so convenient, man. I just slide that up and boom, and then at least it currently comes with two types of cables. It comes with the I should have pulled the cable out first. It comes with a USB-C, as in Charlie, to Lightning, which Lightning is the the type of plug that iPhones up until the iPhone 15 have used. Or it also comes with USB-C to USB-C. So I'm using USB-C because this is the iPhone 15 Pro, and they've converted from Lightning to USB-C. So from a design perspective, it's perfect. It doesn't apply unnecessary pressure to my iPhone. The iPhone fits in there. Obviously, I'm not going to be jumping around and doing erratic movements while I'm flying my drone. But if I move around, I go jogging or whatever while the drone is chasing me, I have a reasonable degree of confidence that my iPhone's probably not going to fall out. And the fact that I'm using my iPhone while the iPhone is in its case is great, because in the past, with the earlier versions of DJI controllers, often a case, even a slim fit case, would not work. So you're, in essence, introducing another issue because you're taking your iPhone out of its protective case to fly the drone. And when is someone typically going to drop their iPhone? Probably when it's out of the case. That's just how it works. Just bad luck. And these sticks, you just screw these little sticks in. They've got a very nice nubby feel, so if you got sweaty hands, it'll better grip your thumbs. So, this is why I went with the controller without the integrated screen. The other thing is too, this controller is smartphone agnostic, meaning that, let's say I'm still using this drone in a few years, and I've upgraded my iPhone to a newer version iPhone, or you may be an Android user. You may have upgraded to a newer version Android. In that scenario, then you're not, you've got the phone that's used in conjunction with the controller versus the screen with the more expensive controller option that has integrated screen that's permanently married to the controller. And I'm not saying that DJI won't update the controller that has the integrated screen, because they more than likely will. And the integrated screen and the controller will likely be good for many years of drone enjoyment. But with this, I have the value add of being able to, bring my own device. In my case, I'm an iPhone guy, so, whatever the current model iPhone that I'm using is, I can stick it in here and use it. So that's nice. So if you're on the fence, should you get DJI Mini 4 Pro that has the controller without the screen like I have, or should you get the one with the integrated screen? I'm gonna throw you a use case for the integrated screen over the one like I use that I just tether my iPhone to. The one with the integrated screen is a value add because while you're flying, you're not using your smartphone's battery, and there is an option in this to where you can have it charge your smartphone, but you're still occupying your smartphone for the purpose of flying the drone. So if you get a phone call, you're a hustler, you gotta answer those calls, be like, yeah man, I'm on it, man. You gotta get that phone call. You gotta take the phone call when it comes in. So, in that scenario, you wouldn't want your phone to be tied up for the purpose of flying a drone. So that's a use case for going with the DJI controller that has the integrated screen versus the one like I have where I use it in conjunction with my phone. So other than that, there's not a lot of value add going with the integrated screen controller over the phone. Now, there is another potential value add. Even the current reference iPhone, it tends to get warm. That's just a thing that iPhones do. They get warm, and when they get warm, that screen tends to dim. What I've found, the DJI controller that has the integrated screen, that screen seems to be less impacted by extreme sunlight and heat while flying. So typically the DJI controller that has the integrated screen, typically the viewing clarity is likely not going to degrade as quickly as the iPhone. Now I'm talking about extreme use cases here. Very hot, very long duration flight where that smartphone is really heating up, and when the smartphone heats up, the display kind of starts to dim. So that would be a situation where the DJI controller with integrated screen would have an edge, because the screen that's integrated within the DJI controller is typically able to withstand prolonged use better than this controller with an iPhone attached to it. And when I say prolonged, I'm talking about long flight. I mean, if you're flying for 10-15 minutes, whether you're using iPhone or Android with your with the basic controller like I got, you're probably not going to notice a difference. So I'm just trying to make a business case for choosing the DJI Mini 4 Pro controller that has integrated screen over the less expensive option of controller where you attach your own smartphone. So you do what you want to do. And I'll leave you with this: if money is no issue, just go with the controller that has the integrated screen, because you're probably going to like that more. But if you're concerned about, maybe it's something you want to keep for a long time, maybe that controller with integrated screen could obsolete itself more quickly than a controller where you can attach the most current model iPhone or Android phone, you may want to bend towards the one like I've got, attach your own smartphone. It's a matter of personal preference. And you can also keep in mind that as newer drones come out, there's a possibility, not guaranteed, but there's a possibility that a newer controller might be able to be purchased and used with, say, the DJI Mini 4 Pro, but I wouldn't bank on that. So if money's of no issue, I'm going to steer you towards the controller with integrated screen. If you want to keep it a little bit leaner, this option. You can find both drones. Expand this video's description and then click the link there. You can find the various DJI Mini 4 Pro bundles, the ones with the screen, without the screen and the controller, the ones with the screen and the controller, the packages that contain multiple batteries and accessories. Expand this video's description, click the link there, you can find it all there. And if you have any questions, please subscribe, hit that like button and ask, and I'll try to post a follow-up video response. I'm here to try to answer everything I can in regards to DJI Mini 4 Pro and all the other drones too. And most importantly, as I always say, I am the drone evangelist. Always practice safe and responsible drone use. But don't just practice safe and responsible drone use, preach it. Preach safe and responsible drone use. Be your own drone evangelist and preach drone safety to everyone, because if we don't, this hobby that we enjoy may cease to exist, and that would be catastrophic. Thanks for your viewership. Be sure to subscribe, ring that bell. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Captain Irix Guy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And ring that bell icon when you do, to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.